All right, Eduardo Gonzalez coming in with a spotless 2-0 record. Third time inside the Fury Amateur Series cage. Hasn't fought since February of 2024, so it's been a while.
Yeah, Eduardo Gonzalez won his debut by TKO in 2023. His last fight was against Devin, which he won by decision. So 2-0, here we go as a 170 amateur, which in this class we've seen in the last few weeks or in the last few events. And this 170 class is pretty stacked.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe their first fight was at 185.
Yep.
And so this fight, kind of at 170, and we'll talk about that in a moment, but his opponent busted weight by more than I've almost ever seen a fight continue with. But Eduardo Gonzalez, we kind of talked about why they allowed the fight to happen. And he's 2-0. I think they just want him to be active. They want to get him in the cage. And then, yeah, so accepting when your opponent busts weight by, honestly, anything more than 2 pounds, you got to have a real tactical conversation with your team. That's our number. Anything over 2 pounds, we have a hard sit down. Anything over 5, it's off. Immediately. You know what I mean? So, crazy.
Eduardo is inside. Let's meet his opponent.
Please welcome to the red corner, Devin Williams.
Devin Williams, El Chef, coming in from New Orleans, training here in H-Town, but originally from New Orleans. He missed weight by 8.6 pounds. That was a big story yesterday, 8.6 pounds.
So, like, as a guy who's cut weight, I don't know, 50 times, and has never busted, not even close, 8 pounds, I don't even understand. I couldn't imagine. That's not even close. Like, are you sweating? And then you're checking the scale and you're like, 8 over? I mean, thinking about that gives me anxiety. And Devin is good. He's got a great skill set. He did one of the craziest head kick KOs we've ever seen on this amateur series. But, you know, maybe welterweight is not his weight class, because that's a bust. If my fighter's opponent comes in that much, the fight's off. The fight's off. I mean,
yeah, and what's the obvious reason, for the rules, but what's the purpose of that? Like, why would you call the fight off for the people listening at home? We'll do the tail of the tape, maybe we can explain that afterwards.
We look at our tail of the tape brought to you by the Fury Unleashed podcast. Make sure you subscribe for a breakdown of Fury FC 107 and everything else Fury, wherever you listen to podcasts. You see the height advantage, reach advantage, and of course the weight advantage. Got to mention that every time. Both of these guys rematching. They met each other early in their careers, first fight. And now Devin Williams gets a shot to redeem his loss. But first, let's get our introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series welterweight division and is brought to you by the Fury Unleashed podcast, putting the FU in MMA podcasting. That's the Fury Unleashed podcast, available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 170 pounds. Fighting out of San Antonio, Texas, by way of Santa Maria, California, he owns an amateur record of 2 wins, no losses. Here is Eduardo Gonzalez. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, and he weighed in officially at 178.6 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of New Orleans, Louisiana, his amateur record stands at 2 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is Devin El Chef Williams. Your referee in charge, Ryan Thompson.
All right, you'll notice Williams in the southpaw stance. That's how we got that big high kick KO.
Oh, man.
Big combo to open things up from Gonzalez here.
No feeling out process. Maybe Gonzalez took a little offense to that weight bust. He came out looking to end it right away.
And he's fired up, too.
Yeah, he's got to control that a little bit because, I mean, you don't want to blow yourself out here, because what I imagine your answer is about the question that I asked is that it's just the recovery part. Is that correct?
So to me, it's almost like an eye poke. You know, somebody breaks the rules, and the person who's following the rules deals with the negative consequences. It's like losing 2 battles. You know, you don't have to suffer in that weight cut just as bad. That's an advantage. So they come in heavier, they didn't work as hard, and the guy following the rules is the one who has to deal with the fallout.
Oh, man.
Blasting punches.
Looks like Williams hit his foot there as well. You saw him hobbling back.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you get hit with low kicks, it'll hit you in the muscle or attack the nerve, and you lose control of your foot. Man, Gonzalez is fighting at a madman's pace right now. He's just all over Williams.
Training at Ohana Academy. This Gonzalez hasn't fought since February of 2024.
A nice switch to hit a get up there from Williams.
Good knee there from Williams, but immediately to the ground. Gonzalez having his way right now, really seeing things well.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Gonzalez just put in a tremendous fight camp. He's in shape. He's really fighting hard to stay undefeated. Man, and Devin Williams is not an easy match, not an easy draw.
Yeah, 2-0 in his last 2 fights, as well as Devin Williams.
With some nasty finishes. TKO and a super KO. Nice underhook, driven, cut through pass into 3/4 mount. Looking to maybe cut back to the inside. Top half guard's a fine position for MMA.
Yeah, Eduardo Gonzalez in this favorable punching position from the top side. If you're going to be on the ground, this is where you want to be. Got the underhook on the far side. It takes some doing for Devin Williams to get out of this position from the bottom, especially just 10 seconds left here in the first round.
Almost advanced full mount, gets reversed, Bizarro. Potential kind of rear mount triangle back take, not enough time to make anything work. Man, notice Gonzalez, he literally jogs back to his corner. This man's in shape.
Yeah, Devin Williams was limping. Looked like something happened on that left leg, but see his left leg kind of lifting up there. He's limping on it, going back to his corner. Maybe something with his toe or something. He landed weird whenever, trying to recover from that leg kick, but those leg kicks will wear you out. In the first round, he didn't take too many of them, so maybe that was the second or third one he had taken, but they hit the right spot, Alex. They, like you said, they can be devastating.
All right, round 2. See Williams ready to go. Eduardo Gonzalez to the left. Blue gloves. Oh, man. Back-to-back big overhand rights. Eats a big kick and a knee there, does Gonzalez.
Eduardo Gonzalez with an extremely physical game plan for this fight.
Absolutely.
Wanting to throw some bombs right up until he takes a shot, and he's immediately going in and taking this fight to the ground.
Consequences be damned. He didn't care. He was just throwing, and you know what? I'll deal with the aftermath later. And he's dealing with it in great fashion right now, is Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's really, really easy to attack and do do things on offense if you're really, really confident in your defense. And so, if you get in a bad spot or two, as long as you're not taking big shots, you get in a bad spot or two, if you're confident about that defense or about that ability to reverse them, it's wide open for attacks.
Well, you said consequences be damned, I'll deal with it later. You just described the psyche of every MMA fighter to ever live in the planet. That's so funny.
I don't know, sometimes we see guys who are a little apprehensive, right? And they don't want to take the risk. And they don't want to open up they don't want to open up their offensive game plan as much because they're afraid.
Yeah.
That the counter might be too much to deal with. And, you got to be smart about it. But sometimes we see guys who just don't give a damn.
Reversal there. And right in a re-shot was Gonzalez. Pins him on the cage. He can get his hands together. He's going to try to scoop another double leg. Devin doing a good job getting Gonzalez's hands high, but Gonzalez then on a re-shot. Huge lift. We running joke at my gym. Anytime, a potential consequence surfaces, my coach is like, that sounds like a problem for future Alex. And I'm like, that's right.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's put in the work.
But present Alex, he's down to scrap.
Yeah. Man, that weight discrepancy is not playing an issue at all right now for Gonzalez. He looks fantastic. Looking for a finish here. Big punches. Oh, man. Ryan Thompson looking on. Oh, nice little punch there for Gonzalez. About 25 seconds. He needs to start working.
Man, he could get a finish. He keeps him flat.
Yeah.
Wrench on his shoulder. There's a crude shoulder lock here, too.
Yeah, need to get a little bit of leverage or some elevation underneath that arm, and man, he could have done some real damage to that joint.
This is going to be close. Is there a finish coming, or are we going to round 3?
So Williams, he was building a base. He wasn't just laying there. That's why the ref let this continue. Man, I'll tell you, Gonzalez is in shape. He didn't really know where to go. He's ready to fight again.
Yeah. He was going to go to Williams' corner.
Take your minute, Gonzalez. Use it.
You earned it, man.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at these highlights for round 2. Oh, man.
Consequences be damned. I'm going to make a shirt reveal.
Yeah, Gonzalez came out in that second round with a mission to try to end this fight very early in the second round. And when he wasn't able to do it, just went back to this wrestling heavy. You see Williams reach over the back and down between the legs. You don't want both arms behind, down his back if you're going to try to defend a takedown, because then you're making your hips light for that elevation.
What was maybe more impressive than the actual takedown finish was how he shot, got stuffed, and then re-shot immediately and then got the lift. And then look at him bouncing, doesn't look tired.
Don't forget, we're heading to UFC Fight Pass at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. 2 title fights on our main broadcast coming up on UFC Fight Pass.
Hands connected, takes the base away, man. Just smothering Williams.
And they definitely talked about it in the corner. Get it to the ground. We know we have an advantage there. And we're right back where we ended round 3 in the same exact spot. Or round 2, excuse me, where we ended round 2.
Man, the Ohana guys have consistently produced, technically sound fighters for as long as I've been in the scene. They're out of San Antonio, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never been over there, but anytime I see an Ohana guy, I've got pretty high expectations. And it's because of performances like this.
Yeah, we'll be back in San Antonio October 17th for some Friday night fights. Love heading to San Antonio.
You know if it's at the Tech Port?
I'm not sure, but I believe it is.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
believe it is. Yeah. Tech Port. Confirmed Boeing Tech Port, which is such a cool venue. It's like a little mini stadium, and there's airplanes outside when you drive in because it's in that military complex.
Very strict parking attendants.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta give them coffee. That's what I did last time I got to the park.
And you got in? I just told Rich, I was like, please, make sure I'm on the list because I don't want to walk 15 minutes in a suit. I'm not a high, I don't have high demands or anything. I just want good parking. Can't wait to be there. We're going to be in Dallas as well on Friday night.
Yeah.
We are there for Fury FC 108 at Gillies. And then the next night, Submission Hunter Pro is there as well. So double duty. I believe for you, Alex, Michael, I think we're going to figure it out. I think the agents are talking right now.
Man, I think I'm going to go whether I'm calling the fights or not. So Jake will be there, and Jake does an incredible job of calling those matches with Alex, and so they're in good hands whether I'm there or not.
Man, I'd love to talk fights with you boys for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sub-hunter shows are awesome.
Dude,
we're about 7 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys started at 1
match.
p.m. On Saturday. Yeah, shout out to you, man. That's one I can't do.
So there's about 30-something matches. Man, in Houston there were 50-something.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I do a good job, but from hours 6 to 7, you may have to, I've got to tag somebody and I start to get lost. I feel bad for some of those blue belts.
Sorry, blue belts.
I was like, if you don't finish this guy, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Alex, you're better than me, man, because once those brown and black belts are off, I'm putting them right down.
Man, I'll tell you, Gonzalez had a wrist guard triangle almost locked up the moment that fight ended. I mean, that was a dominant will-be victory here for Eduardo Gonzalez. You know what? And then maybe this is a good lesson for myself and everyone. The weight miss, don't take it lightly, but it didn't matter. I mean, it didn't matter. Gonzalez had a flawless victory.
No, they could have fought in 2 different weight classes and it wouldn't have mattered for this fight. Eduardo Gonzalez was on a mission and he achieved that mission. And that's a dominant 3-round, all 3 rounds won by Eduardo Gonzalez.
The last round maybe a 10-8. He did damage, he took him down instantly, he advanced the mountain to his back. I mean, kind of almost got a TKO. If there's 30 seconds left, I think he finishes that fight.
Yeah.
Look at our upcoming schedule, as we mentioned. In 5 days, we will be in Dallas for Fury FC 108. Back here in Houston on September 7th for Fury FC 109. Check the entire schedule at furyfc.tv and get your tickets there as well. And for upcoming card announcements, fight announcements, follow us on social media at Fury Fighting. Get all the latest there as well. All right, let's make this one official. Let's see how the judges scored it. Here's Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by Loaded Pistols. Featuring exclusive designs available only in Arena. Lock, load, shoot for your dreams with Loaded Pistols. All 3 judges scored the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Eduardo